Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to, what is it, Tuesday the 21st. Crazy day today. That's the real time. It's 25 minutes after 10. I didn't even get out of bed until 4:30 this afternoon. I was down and out. I was burning up with fever. My throat was absolutely trying to take me out. Every time I coughed, it was like something just ripping it apart. Kelly, she got a lot of sleep today. And there's a noticeable difference in her. She's still weak and stuff. But yeah, that medicine they gave her, and then there's 2 different oral antibiotics that she's taken. Man, what a mess. The worst thing I could have ever done it was worse, by far worse, when I walked back down the road and back. And after going for that ride, yeah, we were coming. By the time we left that hospital, I wasn't feeling very good. And then we got home, and I sat down to, just compile the video stuff and just, get it off the camera and onto a drive. I never even made it to that. It was still sitting on the camera, and the camera sitting there. Wow. I finally, I don't know, it's probably about 8:30 or so. I started building yesterday's video. It's rendering now for the upload. So when you look back at yesterday's video, it's almost, well, depending on what time zone you're in, it's showing up the next day. Maybe getting Monday's video on Tuesday. And depending on your time zone, I'm talking to you on Wednesday, not Tuesday. Man, what a mess. What an absolute mess. But those things will happen. What surprises me is I got the same cold that Raylan got, and Kelly seemed to have gotten. And Kelly's cold went to her lungs. And I guess you can say mine went to my lungs. But it mostly went to my throat. It's like, what do you call it, strep throat or something like that. Wow. Man, that was a mess. I have to take the sheets off and burn them before I use them again. I mean, I was sweating, and I was in not good shape over the night and this morning. It's crazy. When I finally came to at about 4:30, and Kelly goes, are you alive? And I said, oh my God, what about work and stuff? She goes, I already called. And don't even, I mean, I did not wake up till 4:30. I've never slept like that ever. So it definitely got me but good. It slapped me around and spit me back out a couple times, I think. But it's weird that I got something stacked on top. Because I got over that cold pretty quick. And then I started noticing more and more. It's ended up in my, just like right in the top of your lungs, like in your vocal cord thing. Oh, what a mess. That thing sure was a sweetheart yesterday. I was speaking of going down the road, that Sasha tonight, Kelly let her in, and she comes in, and she's freaking, for the longest time, she was just having a fit. She wanted to go for a walk, and she just absolutely can't understand. I mean, how do you explain to a dog that you're sick, So I kept loving on her, and she keeps like, well, let's go now. It's 38 degrees out there. I made it a quick walk getting in here. But I'm not going to spend much time. It's going to basically be like a no vlog today. Because I have nothing. Day's long since over. Only an hour and a half left of the day. So I'll get back in here, and I'll turn that yesterday's vlog live that Raylan riding on that X90, boy, she was just so excited. And I guess when she came back, because they get back from school, they got back from school way before I woke up. And Kelly was telling me that Raylan, she wanted to know if you're going to take her for a ride again. It'd be better probably for taking her on that XR70. I mean, that thing runs really good, but it's just not, having her feet rubbing on stuff and wearing that crinkle coat off and stuff, I just don't want to do that to that one. But that is a unique ride, that two-stroke. And, yeah, definitely unique. That was so much fun. I can't believe how well it runs and shifts. And Ryan's really worried that the clutch, because the clutch plates were frozen on it. And he had to make them work. He couldn't find any clutch plates for it. He goes, Pops, don't let that thing sit. He goes, go out there and ride that thing every once in a while. So I got, that HP2 trans oil in there. It's got enough additives in there. What I can't believe is the second kick, it ding, 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 just started right up. Burned like a kitten. Carb drain really easy. With these, all the other carbureted ones, you just drain the float bowls when you get back from a ride. And like I say, try to start them with no fuel in them. And there'll be little pellets or bubbles, whatever you want to call it, of fuel in the jets. Just go ahead and kick them over, and they'll try to pull that through. And you'll see a lot of times they'll sputter for a second. They'll try to start. It just pulls what's in the jets out in the fuel circuits. It'll pull it out. The main one is the pilot jet. Just leave the throttle off and just kick it through. See if they'll start. They'll try, but they're not going anywhere because there's no fuel. It just sucks that residue fuel that's in the jets out. All tips and tricks of keeping your bike alive. I guess I should probably put these tools back. Definitely not doing it tonight. I didn't even realize I come out here, I got garbage all over my glasses. I must have been laying half asleep and putting my hands on my face or something. It literally looks like I got fingerprints on my glasses. You guys sitting out here all nice and quiet. Old Slim Jim. Old Iron 883. You guys all sitting out here in your comfy area. I just can't believe how much better those oil heaters work than any of those fan things. I finally threw that other one away. Slim, you're starting to get a layer of dust on you. It's funny how just moving throughout the garage, you don't think about it, but dust just kicks in the air. No matter how much you try to keep it clean, still get dust in the air. Now we're getting to the time of year that everything's going to be sitting. You get those little flash moments. Oh, it's going to be a nice day. We go out for a ride. That's the bad thing about motorcycles. Especially when you're still making payments on two of them. You're making that payment for something you just sit there and stare at. But it's worth it when the weather's nice and you get to go out and go ripping around. It's too much fun. But I reckon I'm just going to roll out of this and call this a YouTube short today. How did that thing end up out there down there like that? It's kind of weird. Huh. But anyway, I gotta make the walk down the sidewalk to the house in the cold. Hope it doesn't cause me to do some kind of weird relapse. But I think I'm gonna roll out. When I left, Kelly's all bundled up in her comfy chair in the living room. Got pillows all to one side. You can't hardly tell she's between blankets and pillows. You can't hardly tell she's in the chair. Boy, she sure sleeps good with that. I think it keeps her up. It keeps her lungs up. And that helps her sleep when she's, got pneumonia in her right lung. I had a good feeling. That's why we decided let's go to the hospital, because it wasn't getting any better. And then she tells me, well, when I lay on my right-hand side in the bed, I hear crackling in my lung. I go, Kelly, we're definitely going. We're going. I said, that sounds like pneumonia. And then my daughter's freaking out. And anyway, so some pretty stout medicine they gave her. Pretty strong. How do you end up with like little fingerprints and stuff on things? That little chrome tank. How did that thing get so dirty? Well, anyway, I think on that, I'm going to roll out on you. I'm going to head for the door, say goodbye to you guys, and I'm going to bounce. Whew. That's the longest I've stood on my feet the entire day. Was 10 minutes. And I keep going through these hot flashes. I have my coat on and I'm just sweating to death. Coat's off and then I'm cold. And like, geez, I can't seem to monitor my temperature whatsoever. But anyway, appreciate you watching. Sorry for like a no vlog. Just kind of a update on what's going on between Kelly and the old man here. Hopefully I'll feel a whole lot better tomorrow. Come up with something. All right. Appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoy which is now days old, the video with Raylan riding on that. Just the look on her face was priceless. I couldn't even see. I just had the little Action 5. I was just holding it in my hand and seeing her little face. Oh, man. Oh, Danny? Why don't you come in when I call you, dog? Why do you wait and then make my heart skip a couple of beats? Pitch dark out there, ain't a sound anywhere. It's just cold. All right. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks now. Bye-bye.